It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Mids offense will get the first swing today. Of course, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. Kirk, this, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. And this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel. Let's see who can handle that the best today. Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype of the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Second effort, their defense cannot stop them short of the marker.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, they can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it on the pitch. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. That run sets up a critical third down play. Here's the option play. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. So Clemson's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. 2 good teams with great individual players.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers. Not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands, and he shows he's got that ability here.
A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Contact as he threw it.
He's got it for a big gain. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big
breaks free down the left side, end zone ahead. The 20. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He'll try a pass here. Finds his target. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Navy. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And the single back takes the handoff. Makes a nice move there. Gets past the nobody can bring him down. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. They're finally able to catch him, but a huge chunk play with their running game here.
Boy, this guy is a complete package. All he needs is a crease, and once he sees it, boy, he is gone. They're very lucky they were able to bring him down on that carry.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. To throw, it's Klubnik. Quick completion to the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Clemson. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
There's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in his first down. Back in motion now. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go into keeper.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Just exactly what you'd expect to see from Navy. Tough, physical running, and a first down to keep those sticks moving.
Try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Powers through the tackle. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
As a design quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Ball handed to the running back. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He'll pitch it. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll raise second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, midshipman. And now here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Each offense has been clicking. So the last possessions. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he's got his man open downfield. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers. And now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
He'll hand it off. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous.
Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in their last possession. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got a man down the middle. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Nice job here by this quarterback from Navy to pick up some big yards on a first down. And, well, you think about option play, this is a staple. This is who they are. They've had some great ones over the years. Keenan Reynolds, one of the best option quarterbacks we've seen in a long time. And going way back, Roger Staubach. We often think about him wearing that Dallas Cowboys uniform. But, of course, he got his start right here for the midshipmen.
Second down play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Catch made on the right side. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Oh, there's the stiff arm. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns it around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, the way they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Fights through the tackler. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. Here's the second down play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Navy. That kind of execution in the long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoffs.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Passing game was so effective in last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
It's an option look. Quarterback still with the football. He'll toss it to the back. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. And the wideout goes in motion. They're going to throw for it on third and short. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And he gets it away. A directional kick with pretty good distance. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane. So this drive's going to start with decent field position. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down. Looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. Defender flagged for being a little too aggressive. 15-yard penalty benefiting the offense. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now. Oh, what a chance at a big man touchdown. He doesn't run out of oxygen. Touchdown, Tigers. A fumble return for 6. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. A little bit less than 30 seconds to go before halftime, and it'll be 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he fires the football to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Hey guys up front, line up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. One more play before they head to the locker room. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it. Touchdown, Clemson. The defense adds 6 points.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets them a touchdown.
Navy will kick it off as we start the 2nd half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive 1st half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the 3rd. Hunt over the middle. It's Brown. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Rush set it down. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's a wide open receiver, complete. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line. The offense really clicking here. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 1st and 10 play coming up. Moves the ball up to the 30. Navy is lined up quickly here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Running out of time in the pocket. The quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him with first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Another chunk of play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The drive stays alive with that first down completion.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Shotgun formation here on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play in that completion. The midshipmen come to the line on 1st and goal. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, midshipmen.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Looking for the wideout. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. They wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there. The Tigers will line up to kick it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. And here's the return. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Chapman. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might... shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Pitch to the back. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Navy is lined up quickly here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Third down, out of the shotgun. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Navy getting set for the 1st and 10 now. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense
makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Navy. Now the important point after attempt. Number 44. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he pulls in the catch. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. So it pushes all the way up to the 36, and it's 1st down.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Scanning the field. It's Klubnik. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Let's it go. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. It's going to bring up a 3rd down play.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Snags the quick throw. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Great chance of the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your 1st-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
But the defense is holding on for dear life. They've got a lead. It's late in the game. Just trying to keep this offense out of the end zone.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Finds an open target on the left side. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Well, Chris, it's a completion, but obviously short of the goal line. Late in the game, they've got to go for it. They've got to come up with this touchdown. Give the defense a lot of credit for keeping him out of the end zone to set up this fourth down.
From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. First down here for this offense. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Hey, I can understand the play call here. Backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. But you got to be careful of being too conservative. Because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they're selling out against this run game.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's fourth down. And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. When he comes for his second punt of the game. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And here's the return now from midfield. And the returner will be brought down. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, anything at this point in the game, when you get down to first and goal, get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on second goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
They'll run the option. Touchdown, midshipman. Still no answer for this offense. Now the all-important extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. The completion makes it second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead. So still an important piece of business to take care of here, the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. Quarterback operating an empty set. First down, looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And that pass falls incomplete.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he's got it. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. We'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Bringing pressure. Looking right, this one caught. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Navy.
And just like that, Chris, we've got a touchdown here, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead. Unbelievable to watch this quarterback and this offense work.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win in a regulation? With the catch, it's Haynes. After second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the marker. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over, tied late here in the 4th quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Williams. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
The crowd now trying to make a difference here in the final possession. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And the defense will spend a timeout here. Stop on the clock with 21 seconds remaining. Second down after that previous play. Trying to find room. It's Haynes. Touchdown, Clemson, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about, can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
Returner decides to fair catch this. got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Well, obviously, a field goal does them no good. They're going to have to put the ball into the end zone and hope that somebody can make a game-changing play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And now another deep ball here. Last gasp, ball's incomplete, and that'll do it for the game.